How's it going, everybody? Ryan Brand here today, and we are back with our Ottawa Senators franchise mode. And after the last episode, guys, the team looks very, very good, and you guys seem to agree with me on that one. You guys were saying that there's not really much else we can do to improve the team, and I kind of agree with you. I mean, besides guys like Worrell or Stutzla or Kachuk, Pelletier, these guys, they have to step up and grow. I don't really know if there's a way for us to get better players on this team. Maybe we'll take a look at the deadline, because I remember Austin Matthews was a potential deadline acquisition for us at one point. He ended up staying in Toronto and then re-signed there as well, so we didn't get him. He would have been a perfect first line sniper for us, but at least for now, guys, I think the lineup looks incredibly good. You guys can see that there. And the defensive pairings have a real good synergy to them. So we take a look down here. A guy that I really like, I was just kind of flipping through the lineup. I really like the look of Josh Williams. 91 offensive awareness and 91 defensive awareness. The dude is very, very smart on the ice, knows how to make the right decision. And when a guy like Kerfoot, in 2 years is gone, or maybe we can't bring back Logan Brown, although he's still here for 3 more years, or Jesse Yolinen maybe wants too much money, Williams could slot up into that third line and maybe even someday become a second liner. I really see him more as a third line potential, considering he's already 24. He's 81, though. We have Frederick Markstrom here, too. Another very, very smart player there. And then Alex Formanton, not as smart, but is very, very good, well-rounded for the bottom six. A sniper who can hopefully put in some goals alongside these guys who've got quite a high hockey IQ. But one guy I did want to mention, Juho Markkinen there is going to be our backup goalie for the season. We are going to send Mads Søgaard somewhere. I don't know where, but Juho Markkinen here, the Finnish prospect who we signed for just 1 year. He was drafted by the LA Kings. We signed him in free agency just because he had high potential. He's medium starter potential. He's probably going to be here for 1 year, and then we can let him walk. Because, guys, in the minors, which is looking like a very, very strong AHL team, we've got Gregory Cutler and Lane Tennell. Gregory Cutler is the guy I've been appointing the heir apparent to the starting goaltender job. I'd like to see his poise a little bit higher. I'd like to, the rest of it is fine with me. I don't exactly know what makes goalies tick, what makes them simulate well. I don't know if anybody's been able to boil it down to that. I might be able to do some kind of simulation there in figuring it out. But at least for now, we're going to go ahead and rock with these two guys in the minors, see which one grows more. It's probably going to be Gregory Cutler, and he can potentially be the backup next season. And John Gibson has only got another year, so he's going to be the backup next season. And then we can probably let Gibson walk in the offseason, because he will be turning 34 by the time his contract is up. And then Cutler and Tennell will become our NHL 1-2 punch. Hopefully they grow, but their current trajectory is pretty much leading me to believe that they will be NHL goaltenders of the future. We also have a guy, Joel Erickson, who I'm going to keep scratched for now. There's no spot for him per se, and it's not like he's wasting too much of our cap here. You can see Joel Erickson actually has quite a bit of value for 4 years at $2.5 million. I think I might want to leave him scratched unless we can get something absolutely fantastic. There's Duar, a second and a fourth, a second, fourth, third, and Thomas Tatar. Yeah, so unless we get something absolutely studly, there's Steen and Stamkos, Von Arx. We get some picks here. Brendan Dillon, Brady Shea. Brady Shea would not be a bad guy to go after if we need an improvement. But he's a trade chip that I'm going to hold on to for now. I don't think he's going to lose much value being scratched. I believe I do have Morale on. Yeah, I do have Morale on there, so you can see that. But let's go ahead and see what teams would give us for Mads Søgaard. He's on the expiring year of his deal. He's actually a pretty quality goaltender. I just think that we could potentially get something for him. Oh, wow. We can get actually Duar in a fourth. The Duar one is interesting to me because I feel like he's a good bottom six player, but I think I'd almost rather have picks and sending him somewhere outside of the division. Lars Eller, Brock McGinn. Yeah, no, I don't want bottom sixers. I don't need more of those. I kind of want more picks. The Avs third and a fourth, and I believe that's next year's draft, not this year's. Actually, no, that is this year's draft. Verhaeghe, who is actually really good in real life. A fifth round pick there. I think I like the third round pick from the Avalanche because they're also not in our division. We don't have to worry about it. The Devils giving us a third and a fourth, which is nice as well. 2 fourths from the Rangers. I think I'll take the third and the fourth deal. Just get some more picks, right? The Tampa Bay Lightning, I'm not giving them anything to help them out. Same thing with the Leafs. They're already too good. They're the teams that are standing in our way. The Winnipeg Jets here are another one. Actually, I could go with the Winnipeg Jets over the Colorado Avalanche because I assume the Colorado Avalanche are a better team. Let's go ahead and take this Jets trade for a third and a fourth. Matt Sogard, thank you so much for your time here. It is time to move on and have fun in Winnipeg. Sending him still in Canada, but across the country to Winnipeg. So we're going to probably get up to January 1st like we always do in this episode, guys, and see how the simulation goes. If we get lucky, if we potentially... no, I don't want to do that deal. Why do I want to... Reese Chichu's... No, I don't want Thomas Tatar. I'm still not trading away marketing because he is my backup goaltender, and Cutler's not quite ready for the NHL. But we went 4-2-1 in preseason. I know preseason isn't exactly indicative of how the season goes, although it should tell you how good you are compared to your division. Obviously, the Maple Leafs are not going to finish 6th, but we have a very strong team. 12 points there for Stützle. It's time to get the season started and get the simulation underway. I'm not going to hesitate anymore. Let's go ahead and just simulate. I am a bit nervous to see how the season's going to go. I know we definitely want to finish. We want to win the division. That is our goal. Starting 1-3-1 is not exactly how we achieve our goal of winning the division. Holy crap. Stop the sim. All right, we finally got 2 wins, but 3-6-1 to start the season? The Lightning, the Leafs are where they should be. We should be up there too. What is going wrong? Forsberg's a -1, Brandstrom's a -3, Ellis is a -5, Kachuk's a -6. Holy crap. I think it's that Colin White, Pelletier, and Kachuk is a terrible, terrible line. Markstrom, you're not even playing, my guy. You're playing 6 minutes and you're a -6? So much for a really smart line. And our goaltending tandem has been awful. Gibson has been absolutely putrid. We need to change something up here, guys. I might try and figure something out here. What about Colin White? I mean, we're getting a +3. That's the thing that's killing me, is we're getting that +3. We'll move Pelletier up. I like Pelletier a lot. He's a really good playmaker. Don't exactly have a goal scorer, but Forsberg down there on the second line. Kachuk, no, I'm going to leave it like this. We're going to move Pelletier up to the first line. We're going to move Forsberg down. Want to take a quick look at the defensive pairings. Drysdale's a -5, -2, -3. Jesus. If we move Fowler up with Ellis, that still gets a +3. I think I'm going to do that. But man, oh man, did this first month start horribly. And the goaltenders are definitely not bailing us out. They are not giving us saves when we need saves. John Gibson's still very, very good. But there's a 6-3 win against the Buffalo Sabres. A 7-1 win against the Flyers. Okay, that's a point and there's a win. So we got a point streak going. Snapped by the Vegas Golden Knights. We do... Oh, God, this is... Okay, it's starting to turn around. I got to relax a little bit. Toronto beat us again, losing to the Islanders. Brady Kachuk, I agree. What do you want? What do you see as an option? Need better chemistry? Getting some different line mates. I'm just gonna get him more minutes a night. I think I might move him up to the first line. I really don't like the way this season has started, though. Considering our team is so good. Kerfoot wants more ice time. I'm going to persuade. I got a convincing chance that he could play less. All right, awesome. He is a team player. He's going to play wherever I need him to. I don't like the fact that we're already starting to get players to complain. Colin White is sorry for how he's playing out there. I'm going to persuade. I'm going to say that he hasn't been playing too poorly. I give him the vote of confidence. He likes it. And hopefully that means I only have to move Brady Kachuk up. Oh, my God. Kerfoot, we just agreed on this. We literally just agreed that you're fine. You came to me after oh, God. I'll give him more ice time. Jesus. All right, let me stop the sim, please. At least let me get into this and actually do something about it. Okay, there we go. So beating Buffalo is a good thing. We're 5 points out of a playoff spot right now with the Leafs. The Red Wings are in second. Stützle's playing very, very well. Brady Kachuk will give more minutes to. We'll move Kerfoot up for... I guess Pelletier. I really like Pelletier, but if he's only a third-line scoring forward, I'll leave him there. Kerfoot has always been good for us. Cam Fowler and Ryan Ellis have really turned it around, and Jamie Drysdale is absolute doo-doo. I'm going to bite my tongue and not say what I want to say, but man, oh man, he is, like, awful. I know Reese Chichu's not playing particularly well either, but Drysdale's been playing bad wherever he has gone. Like, whether it be the first line or the second line, first line, whatever pairing he's been on has been absolutely garbage. And he's the only consistency there. So I don't even know if I want him rest. Like, straight up, I think I might want him scratched. We got Jeremy Roy here, who's an offensive defenseman. We're going to give Jeremy Roy, the offensive defenseman, the opportunity to prove himself and sit Jamie Drysdale down. We still get a +1 there. Jeremy Roy is actually a perfect fit here on the second line, but we're going to leave him there with Reese Chichu. I don't really worry about chemistry too much. I know it's important, but I'm not going to go out of my way. I also want to double check our coaching staff. It's still an A, so it's not like we hired a poor coach, and that's the reason. We have been better, but Kerfoot and Kachuk are getting the more ice time that they asked for. So we'll see here. We'll go up to January 1st and see how things go. Hopefully we turn it around. Kachuk. All right. I'm glad I could give you some more ice time, Brady. I don't think we played a game with you on the first line, but he just saw the team sheet. He saw the sheet before game and was just very happy. Any RFA is now done. The Buffalo Sabres have fired Daniel Boudreau. Yes, Kerfoot, you should, I'm going to persuade. I got a convincing chance. Kerfoot likes me. And Kerfoot, maybe you're right, but I'm not certain. Wow, the lack of self-confidence on this team is astonishing. Anyway, we lose 6-3 there to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Can we beat Boston? We do beat Boston. We beat Florida. Kerfoot's happy I kept my promise. There you go. That's going to improve the morale, so it's all going to balance itself out. Kerfoot loves to talk. Kerfoot just absolutely loves to talk, but there's 2 wins. There we go. We love to see that. Some points. There we go. We beat. Let's go. Okay, things are turning around for the team. We're getting some wins now. The Canadians fired their coach, Pedro Tucker, so that must be a bad season for them. Losing to the Tampa Bay Lightning is not exactly great, but we are 21-14-4, good enough for 3rd in the division. The Leafs are actually right behind us, but we do have the game in hand. We're 3 points behind the Panthers and 6 points only behind the Lightning. We got to start beating the Lightning. That's one thing I do worry about. We lost to them there. We beat them there. I feel like we played them once earlier in the season too. We did. So they are currently up 2-1 in the season series against us, where the Toronto Maple Leafs have beaten us all 3 times we've seen them so far. So being 1-5 against the Leafs and Lightning is not boding well, or is not going to bode well for our future. But you know what? I think I'm going to get up to February 1st. So in the next episode, we know just exactly what we need to do. We'll get up past this Devils game. We'll get up to February 2nd, and just see how it goes. I just kind of want to keep simming, but, I want to stop so you guys can let me know what you think I need to do, what I need to trade for. I think, honestly, the team is starting to turn around. Oh, God, 1-3 against the Lightning now. Beating the Avs is good, though. Beating the Canadian Sabres. Okay, yeah. So the only teams we're struggling with are the good teams, which doesn't fill me with any kind of confidence. Overtime loss there. Can we beat the Devils? We do beat the Devils, which pulls us above the Leafs in the standings and still 6 points behind the Lightning. The Lightning have a game in hand. Wow, it's going to be tight against the Leafs, guys. It is going to be real freaking tight. The Panthers are 6 points behind us, so they're not too scary, but they are not, exactly, they're not dead in the water either. So let's stick with the forward core. Wow, Colin White with a -13, Kerfoot with a -2, Pelletier with a -3. Who else? I thought Forsberg was on that line, but a -13 for Colin White after he got absolutely paid. Is not what I want to see. But Worrell, Stützle are carrying that top line. Kachuk's up there as well. They've been good. The ± is 21 and 13, so they've been a very, very good. 34 goals for Worrell is freaking good. Brady Kachuk's up there, but now it's Forsberg, Kerfoot, and White. That line, Forsberg's kind of carrying it. White's not been nearly as good as he has been in the past. Maybe that's a lack of power play points, but nobody's really killing it on the power play, it seems. Logan Brown on the third line with 26 points, +16 is great. Pelletier, 21 points as well, -3. I'd like to see that up a little bit. Yolen in there, Josh Williams, Markstrom, Formanton. The bottom line is a big old minus. If we take a look at the defensive pairings, Roy is a +3. Reese Chichu still a -8. Fowler's a -2, but so far so good with Shabbat with a +20, Branstrom with a +18, so the top pairing works. Ellis 34 points, but is even. Fowler's 22 points, but is a -2. But Roy with 10 points in just 5 more games than Drysdale. Guys, Drysdale might be a lost cause. Drysdale's one of those players that looks good, but he's just not going to simulate well in our system. -11, only 2 points through 23 games. Jeremy Roy, way better stats and performance since he came in. He's playing with Reese Chichu, who has, I believe, improved. He was a -10. He's now a -8. So Jeremy Roy has definitely helped out quite a bit. And then if we take a look in goal, okay, they're both improving on the season. Still not great there from John Gibson. I'd like to see him have a better save percentage and goal against average, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Not a good season for our rookies, but let's take a look at the AHL real quick. LaPierre, McMichael, Balsers. LaPierre's one of those guys that could be something. Same thing with, yeah, it's not, McMichael's not going to really be anything, neither is Balsers. But LaPierre, Hendricks LaPierre is one of those guys that, you know, we signed in free agency. He's basically a point per game down there in the AHL. Lundstrom is here. Grieg is here as well. Peyton Krebs, 25. He might be a lifetime AHLer for us. I'm not too sure. But if we take a look at the goalies, because that's what we care about. Cutler, I mean, the goal against average is not bad, but Tennell is having a much better season as our backup. I honestly don't know what to say here, guys. Goalies are just a mystery to me. I wonder if there's anything like in particular. I should do a test and just put one category at 99 and the rest at like 80 for everybody in the league, and then see which goalies end up simming better. But well, let me know if you guys want to see that. Do you guys want to see me try and do a goalie test and figure out what makes goalies tick? I don't know how many goaltending stat categories there are, but if depending on however many there are, I might be able to do it. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 in reflexes, 2, 4, 6, so that's 13 plus another 6 is 19. So yeah, we can definitely get that test done like in a season. It might be a small sample size, but we can do multiple seasons worth of simulating. You just load up the same roster. But you guys let me know, do you want to see me do a test on goaltenders? What makes a good goaltender? And it could clearly be nothing. But guys, that is all the time I have for this one. Where do you think I should improve? Do I make a move at all? Are we satisfied with being the third team in the Atlantic here? Second team actually right now, but we'll see how the season plays out. There could be something that puts us over the edge. Maybe it's another defenseman or two. Maybe it's a pure goal scorer. We'll see who's there at the deadline. But you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I really am in a tough position here. I want to get your help. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more. And I will see you guys in the next one.